A lot of people out there very, very upset that The Acolyte is not moving forward with a second season. You're not going to see that. Nobody showed up to watch the show. Had low viewership. The ratings are the worst for Disney Star Wars yet. But apparently, they can save it. So Collider put this out about 14 hours ago. Now, to be fair, the petition has risen to almost 5,000 signatures. It's only 5 away from hitting 5,000. Kind of low for a show that people claim is actually in demand. You would think that this would be in the hundreds of thousands, but no, it is not. So in this article, they claim that shows have been saved by petitions before, and that is true. Shows have been saved by petition before, but they actually had some people watching them. I don't think anybody was really watching this show other than a group of very loud people on social media that just like to ship the characters. I don't even think they really cared about the substance of the show, to be honest. All they wanted to do was write fan fiction about these characters and their dates and who they're banging. But with this petition, we can actually see what some people have to say. I love this new top supporter voices. Let's take a look and see as to why these two gentlemen think that The Acolyte deserves a second chance.
The Acolyte was probably canceled due to low viewership.
Probably
which
canceled.
Is
probably canceled due to low viewership. No, it was canceled because of low viewership, which is funny because you'll see people on social media, and he's going to bring this up too, saying that it was the hate watchers that got it canceled. All of those guys hating on it and making fun of it, that's why no one watched it, because they all listened to them. But this is the opposite of what I always hear, that when people like me and Nerdrotic and Geeks and Gamers make fun of a show, we're actually promoting it. That's why Velma got renewed. Didn't you know that? Because we were all making fun of it. Wait, so which one is it? Do we have the power to end shows, or do we have no power and we actually promote the shows and they do well because of it? Which one is it? Because it always flip-flops depending on the outcome of the show. But let's go back.
Reasonable. It's a reasonable enough reason to cancel a show. I would ask the powers that be to consider that it had poor viewership because it was hate campaigned and review bombed before it even came out. Sticking with it might be an opportunity.
No, it wasn't the stupid interviews where Leslie Headland was talking about how this is going to be the most lesbian Star Wars ever. No, that didn't turn off fans. It was actually the people that were just highlighting the things that she had said and also pointing out that she's Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant. Yeah, we definitely caught this show to cause Disney a headache. No, maybe it's the fact that Disney has made nothing but bad products for, I don't know, what, 8 years now, 10 years now? They've just been making bad show, bad movie after bad movie, bad show after bad show. But yeah, sure, it was the hate watchers and the people making fun of it. Absolutely. You're 100% right.
That is being passed up.
And then here's this guy. Let's hear what he has to say. It's the
Renew the Acolyte. Save the Acolyte. We want a second season. Don't let the haters win.
Don't let them win, Disney.
Continue the story.
We need to see this story.
Give us the satisfying conclusion we need.
Yeah. I want to see that satisfying conclusion. I love these video things. Can we see more? Just a lot of writers in here. I love this show. It should definitely be reconsidered for a second season. More. We can't let the extremely toxic fans dictate what should and shouldn't be considered Star Wars. Disney needs to adopt the I don't give an F attitude that George Lucas had. Without him, we wouldn't have gotten prequel content that was originally hated. Don't let the haters win, Disney. Don't let those old haters win. Nobody was showing up for the show. I thought there were more of you. More of you Disney Star Wars fans. That's what that shill put out, that video saying that there were more of us. Well, where are you? Some of them are worried that the show might get deleted for a tax write-off, which would actually be the best course of action. I almost am kind of sure that happened to Willow, because Willow was deleted off of Disney+. You can't watch Willow anymore. Probably it got written off for a tax return. I could actually see that. I don't know if that was ever confirmed, but it kind of makes sense. They just dumped it off to get a tax return. And they might do the same thing to The Acolyte. The Acolyte was an expensive show. What were people saying? Like $180 million or some shit an episode? Or was that for the whole series? Either way, this show shouldn't cost that much. It looked cheap. Everything looked bad for it. It's a sad sack of shit. But here's a really surprising thing that I didn't see coming, because you think they would at least try to sell out their stock. But all merchandise for The Acolyte has been removed from the Disney online store. Now, I went and searched out Star Wars, and I found 391 products. Got a mug here, a Leia pin. A lot of people like these pins, these Disney people. I don't know what's up with that, but there's like a whole little group of people that all they do are collect these pins. It's crazy. I mean, it's okay if that's your thing. I mean, more power to you. I'm not trying to rain down anybody's hobbies. It's just bigger than I thought it was. Like, there's a lot of people into these pin things. And so you see a couple things like water bottles, shirts, but nothing for the Acolyte. Now, there used to be Acolyte shit on here, from what I understand. At least from what people are reporting, there used to be Acolyte stuff on the store. Not anymore. If you search the Acolyte, nothing pops up. Nothing. Hot Toys Iron Man pops up, which actually looks really cool. This looks awesome. $400. That's kind of an expensive hot toy, but still looks cool. I love these hot toy things. They're just so expensive. I don't want to get into them. I have 2 hot toys. The Scarlet Spider-Man, and I have Tobey Maguire Spider-Man from No Way Home. Those are the only 2 I have, and I got them as gifts. I just, I don't want to get in the habit of dropping hundreds of dollars on these. If you can do it, more power to you. I would love to have this. I'd love to have a lot of them. That Deadpool and Wolverine that are coming out look really cool. I can't drop the hundreds of dollars on these things. Here's more. Here's searching Star Wars The Acolyte. The whole thing. Star Wars The Acolyte. Nothing. You get a box of lightsabers for $550 for Clone Wars lightsaber hilt set. You can get a Piglet plush, but you can't get any Star Wars Acolyte merchandise. Such a shame. You know what this makes me wonder? What's going to happen? Because they did make figures. There are Acolyte action figures in stores. I don't know if they're in stores yet or what. I haven't looked for them, but they're made. Those figures exist. I wonder what's going to happen to those. Are they going to be in stores long? Because think about this. Nobody watched the show. Do you think anybody's buying the toys? All of those toys are going to go to discount places. How long until we see them at an Ollie's? How long until we see people making videos stacking up Acolyte action figures? Because I'd imagine none of them are going to sell. You'll probably see the entire line there, which will be absolutely hilarious when it happens. But, yeah, huge L for Disney, huge L for the handful of fans that like that show. They're crying about tax write-offs and making a petition that won't go anywhere because nobody's signing it. There would be more if I were to start a petition saying take the Acolyte down and turn it into a tax return so Disney makes money. That would probably eclipse that bring it back petition in a day. Probably in 2 hours, you'd see 10,000 signatures on there. Anyway, That's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.